Okay, H8R Nation, this is Topher. I just want to give you a brief description of what you can do to be featured in the next episode of the H8R Nation. Okay, first thing you need to do is load into your MW3 game. Okay, now once you go into your game, you're going to be presented with some options, and this is what you need to do when you get to the options menu. Let's let it load in here real quick. Okay, it's going to have you select your save device, so mine's going to be that. There we go. Okay, now if you go to options right here, it's going to pop in with a menu. Now, you see where it says theater recording right here. Okay, you always want to make sure that when you want to get footage, this is set to enabled right here, enabled. This is going to give your Xbox the power to record to the Activision server every game that you play, as long as that says enabled. That's the first step. Okay. Now, past that, when you go to Vault, this is your special vault. Okay. As you can see, I have a lot of clips in mine, and I pay for Elite. When you don't pay for Elite, you only get the top 8. That's all you get, right? When you have a paid subscription, you have all the way up to 24 slots. 24. And you can put full games. This is an icon for a full game. This is an icon for a clip. The icon for a photo is a camera that will pop up. 24 slots, okay? And that's one of the reasons why I pay for it, because I do a lot of video work, especially for you guys in H8R Nation. Now, to get to your recent games, like if you just played a game and you just totally pooped on somebody, right? You had some kid that was trying to quick scope you and you just embarrassed him, you know, you turned on him or something like that. You want to go back to, as soon as you get done with that game, you want to back out, you want to go to your theater mode right here. And this is going to list every game that you've played that's saved on the server, okay? Now I had my recording turned off for a little bit last night because we were trying to deal with some people that were, let's say, not so nice, okay? But as you can see, all my previous games are here. Now, if the last game I played was on hard hat, I knew that. Capture the flag on hard hat. Well, that's the game. Well, what did you go? Did you go 10 and 20s, 17 and 6? In this case, I went 17 and 6 and had a victory. Now, this menu right here will give you your kills, your deaths, if you were victorious or not, and the score for the game. Cap the flag, they go rounds. Give you the map, the duration, even give you a timestamp so you can actually look back to see, even on Elite, what time and date that game was at, and then you can find it there. Now, if you want to save this on your file share, this is what you do. You go back to that game, and it says A on it. If you hit the A button, it's going to pop up with a menu and say Play or Place in your online vault. All you do is you go to Place in Online Vault. Then it's going to go back to your online vault, and it's going to give you an option to replace or copy over file. Now, if it says empty, it's going to be real easy, but just pick a file slot. And like, let's say I wanted to save this. I'll go to a clip I've already pulled out. Let's go to G. I've already pulled G out right here, 19. I'm going to save it in 19, number 19. Let's say this was empty, right? I hit A, I confirm, and then it uploads. Now, it'll upload the entire game. Now, don't do any messages on Xbox. Don't start party chats or anything like that. Let this load completely. Alright? And the reason why I say that is because you want to get the best quality out of that video when you save it. If you're busy doing stuff on your Xbox is multitasking. And sometimes the servers on Activision's side does not like your Xbox multitasking, and it could kind of ruin the clip. So just let the whole thing load out, right? I mean, we're only at 80%. And I'm hardwired to my internet. If you were wireless, it might take longer. Now, once it's saved, bam, it'll tell you your film load was successful, right? Go and send me a message on Xbox and let me know what slot in your file share the game is that you want the clip pulled on in. Just tell me, check this game out. And if you did something spectacular, I'll be the first one to see it, and I'll throw it on for you. As you can see, H8R Nation's cries trying to get a hold of me. So let me not hold you guys up any longer. I want to send a quick shout out to 2 people. before I leave. The first one is Joe Rogan, the comedian extraordinaire. He has his own podcast series that he runs with Brian Redband, and he'll have numerous guests on, like Jim Gaffigan, Duncan Trussell. He's had Cliffy B, who helped create the Gears of War series, which I have the original right here. I'm actually going to go back and replay this thing. I love Gears of War. He has a ton of guests on, and he does like 2 or 3 podcasts a week. I think one week he did one like every day. It was ridiculous, right? But it's funny stuff. And for me, it's just another extension of being a member of this brotherhood and sisterhood that we've all created together called the H8R Nation. The stuff that he talks about is very in-depth. Anywhere from like some news story to something that they've heard to the death of a celebrity. But it's hilarious. Especially when you get the episodes that have Joey Coco Diaz or Mr. Rubber Guard himself, Eddie Bravo. And I'm a huge mixed martial arts fan. And they talk about a lot of mixed martial arts. So please, check out the Joe Rogan Experience. It's available on iTunes. It's available on Zune. It's also available at joerogan.net. Again, that's joerogan.net. Please check that out. The second shout out I want to send out to Mr. Shy City, also known on YouTube as Mr. Shy City 3. That's his YouTube channel, youtube.com/Mr. Shy, C-H-I, City, and the number 3, no spaces. Mr. Shy City, when I was working for Amazon, was making it pretty big on YouTube. Had a lot of viewers. His first breakout video was about how to get women with what you have in your fridge, something like that. And the guy just basically opens up his fridge and he has all these different drinks, talks about what chick likes what and stuff. The guy's hilarious, right? He just recently went through some hard times with a car about 4 or 5 months ago. And I had sent him a message from the H8R Nation YouTube channel stating that I was sorry about his luck and I hope that everything turned out. And he actually messaged me back, which is, it shows a lot to what kind of guy that dude is. And he's from Chicago, which is not far from where I'm at. So for Mr. Shy City, I want to send a big peace out to you, brother. Thank you for responding to me. It means a lot. Really helps me want to do what I do on here. And he told me to do what I do. And the one thing he said in his message was that he doesn't deal with a lot of haters, because in the end they all come around anyways. And I think the ultimate goal of this whole thing that we got going is the same thing, is let them be haters, because eventually there's 2 sides to everything. Either they're going to like you or you're not, and you can't please everybody. So let the haters be haters, and those that want to come full circle and be a part of this thing, eventually they'll turn around, you know. So, Mr. Shy City, thank you again. Sending you a shout out. And H8R Nation, I will see you on the game. Again, send your clips, save your shit, let them be haters. Topher out.